Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of August 14th to the 20th, 2023. First, you have the Thinking Woman coming out. So there is a lot of books or learning coming through for you this week. There could be a book that changes your life or some type of teaching that changes your life, whether it's from an actual book or text that you read or a lecture or a podcast or something like that. We are seeing a lot of new thoughts coming in, new ideas, philosophies, and ways of thinking. This can also show a very intellectual woman coming through for you that will be life-changing, or feminine energy in general. It doesn't just have to be a woman. And this is someone who will introduce a new idea to you or a new mode of thinking that will change your life. And this is a lot more significant than it sounds. Okay, I'm thinking back, so Spirit is using my own memories as an example. And I'm thinking back to my friend Val, who introduced me to a certain podcaster whose content had led me to making a really massive life change that completely changed everything in my life. So it's something like that coming through for you this week. We have being enough coming out for you. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. So some of you may be taking on this way of thinking where it's more present, it's more in the present moment. So instead of trying to force, chase, and even attract things into your life, you may be trying to find the gratitude here in the present moment, the glimmers, the glimpses of what you want your life to look like right here in the present moment. So for example, if you're wanting to be a millionaire and have tons of money, take a look at the opportunities and the money that is right here in the present moment, even if it's just a penny, even if it's just 1 single cent. You can take that and harness its energy to attract more of that energy. But in order to do that, you have to have a grateful heart and see things for what they are in the present moment. When you are 100% in the present moment, you are at your most powerful. And the thing is, I feel like 99% of people just walking around are not in the present moment. And whenever you find your mind daydreaming or wandering, you aren't in the present moment, okay? So if you can step into that present moment more this week, you would be shocked at how much more you attract. Next, we have yin energy coming in, lots of feminine energy for you. So you may, I don't know why the word women's circle just came through. You may be, if you are a woman, joining a women's circle or have a group of friends or family members that you have like a get together, and it's very healing, like returning to that divine feminine energy to heal. This also can just show meditation, reflection, and going within your divine feminine energies, finding that space in the present moment. The number 2 might be important as well. So beautiful yin feminine energy is important. Engage in any activities that will have yin feminine energy flowing into your life at this time. So let's look into your tarot. We have 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3. First card is the 8 of Wands in reverse. This is from the After Tarot, by the way. And this can show in the past few weeks you might have had some frustration with yourself for not doing enough, being enough, getting enough done, which is why the phrase being enough is coming out in this reading. I feel like you're changing the way that you're thinking about yourself and how much you've accomplished, and you're starting to recognize what you have done already and what you continue to do, again, in the present moment. The present moment is like the key word for this reading. It feels like you're literally changing how you are thinking. And because you're changing how you're thinking, everything about your reality is going to change this week. Second card out for you is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're kind of seeing where this change needs to take place. And that is when it comes to your finances, your health, and your morality, and no longer carrying a sense of guilt towards yourself or resentment towards yourself. Okay, every time you judge yourself, speak down on yourself, like, oh, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not rich enough, I'm not this, that, whatever, you're really stepping out of the present moment and kind of preventing you from accomplishing those things in the first place. And we see here, this is a very interesting depiction of the 5 of Pentacles, because there's 2 people out in the cold, if my camera wants to focus, starving, struggling, they're sick, they're injured, and there's a church right behind them they can walk into to get help. But instead they're sitting here looking at this woman who clearly represents like gluttony and having more than enough, and they're looking at her with resentment and anger. And she's pretty happy, you know, she's enjoying her life. We see a happy smile on her face, like she's fine. And she's not the villain here. So I feel like the question is like, who is your villain? It's not the people who are succeeding in life, I promise you. And I see this a lot in a lot of people. The message of this card is like, you can receive help if you get up and go ask for it. You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people in today's day and age who hate rich people, for example. And just like the average rich person, not like, you know, Jeff Bezos rich, but like, they're just really resentful over it, and they have a lot of negative, toxic things to say about it. And it's like, don't hate them for having what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to dig into that feeling a little bit more. Where are you angry? What people are you frustrated with, angry with, resentful at, and why? What is that showing about you? Okay, whenever you have some type of emotional reaction to someone or something outside of your reality, that is just showing you something that you don't like about yourself. It's just a mirror, okay? So dig into that a little bit this week. Third card out for you is the Six of Swords in reversed. So peace is on the way. And I feel like a lot of you may be trying to manifest more peace and stability, especially in your life, stable finances, health, and happiness. I think those would be the three biggest things here. Fourth card out, second row now, we have the Ace of Swords. Yes, this is that new idea coming through, new direction. There really is something brand spanking new coming into your reality this week, and it's coming in the form of an idea. Like, what if I did this in the future? Or what if I changed my job? What if I bought a property? What if I actually tried to save my money to invest in this thing I want to invest with? What if I started a yoga class? What if I start going to the gym more? There is like an idea coming through, and it feels very, very new. It honestly doesn't feel like you've ever seriously pondered this thing before. And I really feel like it'll be good for you. Center of your spread, oh my gosh. Right next to that is the Ace of Cups. Wow. This is new love, new creative project. Okay, one or the other. Okay, this could be new romantic love or a brand new friend coming in. And this is also a brand new creative project. So whichever one resonates with you, it could be both. And it's interesting that these two aces are next to each other, because I'm not super surprised. You have a brand new idea to change something, and immediately upon changing or deciding to take on this new thing, you find either new love or a new creative project. So it could be related. All right, for example, if you've been alone for a while, you're feeling lonely, you're just like, well, what if I just tried using dating apps, you know, like give it a shot. And then what if like literally the same week you end up talking to someone who's really great, you exchange numbers, like it could lead to, like just like that, things can change. Or this could be like you have a new idea, like what if I just tried to start a new YouTube channel? And then just like that week you post your first videos and you fall in love with it and you're like so excited to grow and build and be creative. So, you know, I'm seeing simultaneous beginnings happening here this week, which is really exciting and extremely positive. This will also bring you away from the feeling of I'm not enough, I'm not doing enough, I'm not productive enough, like I haven't achieved enough in my life. Once you start doing this brand new thing, it will take you away from that feeling. You'll have a bigger sense of fulfillment for life. Sixth card out is the Queen of Cups in reversed. Okay, this could be a water sign some of you are dealing with, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this could also be a part of you and yourself. And we are seeing here some emotional healings that are needing to take place. I feel like your unsettled feelings, like not being at peace, not feeling stable, some of that may be due to your environment and the people around you, but for the most part, it's actually from within you. Like we just said, like When you feel like a relationship isn't stable that's in your life, or a job isn't stable, something external to you is not stable, ask yourself, why am I attracting instability external to me? It's only a reflection of your own emotional instability. So you can work on this problem starting from within, becoming more emotionally stable yourself, and that will attract stable energies and relationships external to you. Third row out, 7th card, we have the Chariot. Wow. Things are going to start moving forward rapidly after these new beginnings. This is right underneath the Ace of Swords. Brand new communication, brand new idea, brand new life direction and goal that you're looking to achieve. And you're moving right ahead and really going out of your comfort zone with this. And it will take you to really good, beautiful places. I love that. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Things will actually be moving so fast, it kind of feels unsettled a bit. Like when this new thing comes in, it'll feel kind of overwhelming, like exciting, overwhelming. Just try to maintain, again, like we said, that inner emotional stability. And then finally, we have the 7 of Cups. So towards the end of the week, you may feel like you have just so much going on in your life. So many new ideas will emerge from you taking action on these creative ideas, and I think that's just how it goes sometimes. We also see you kind of ending off the week in a bit of a daydream of how this will evolve and where this can go. I would say though, guys, if you find yourself prone to getting a little bit too obsessed or hyper fixated on certain relationships or goals and like kind of overly idealizing them, try to remain tempered, balanced, and stable with that. Work through that is something I want to say. But all in all, it looks like a really good week ahead. Brand new beginnings. Like, look at these 2 aces. So much positivity, new love, new creative projects come from a random idea that pops in your head, it seems. So, and this will take you on a whole new life path. Like, this will open up a whole new future path that you didn't even comprehend before. So that's wonderful. Thank you for joining me, Libra. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and subscribe, like this channel or like this video, and comment your thoughts and feelings down below. Bye bye.